Billy, talk to me, man. Talk to me, Billy. Tell me, what am I missing here, bro?
You're missing me.
No. What am I missing? What am I misunderstanding between you and Reggie? I feel like there's a hidden dynamic here that Reggie still hasn't killed you. So I'm missing something here, man. But you keep on like disappointing him somehow. What's going on?
My whole life, Benji, I've never measured up to anything. I've only disappointed. And Reggie, honestly, is probably the only reason I've ever tried to actually accomplish anything worthwhile, at least. And yet I disappointed him too. I don't know why I keep fucking up, Benji.
I don't know. I feel like you think you're like I think you're misunderstanding work and personal life, man. Because when he shows up for work as a Hades underboss, you pretty much got a fucking Hades nuts. You know what I mean? I'm trying to like get your psyche here. I don't get what I don't get where your mental's at because I feel like you're kind of failing on purpose right now. The moves that you did, okay? Saying that you didn't want to do things long term, you didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. I don't get it, bro. Like, why did you make those moves knowing how I would react? Please do not tell me that you didn't know that me and Ray would be mad at you for what? 3 times in a row trying to pull out of a job. How can you be so brave? Like, what's the logic here?
I guess I made the mistake of confusing a connection that I built with Reggie and being my boss now, essentially. I mean, he was always my boss, but I was able to talk to him a little bit differently on a more personal level. And I crossed that line, and it was very great for me, and I mixed it up. And that's on me. It really is.
Here's the thing, okay?
I mean, I know my place. I should have just shut up and did my work, honestly.
The problem for you, Billy, and I'm gonna just straight up tell you, since there's no need to hide nothing anymore, right? Nobody forces anybody to work unless it's something drastic. Unless it's something that's life and death, or it means the progression of the gang or the crew to go to the next level, right? So if, let's say, for example, we got a secret recipe and we need people to work on it for 7 hours straight. Oh, you damn well know I'm actually gonna force you to do it. Like, I'm actually gonna get triggered.
You don't need to force me to do that, because I would love that fucking
That
shit.
I know. Shut up. Let me speak, okay? Let me speak. You see, you think you know what I'm saying. You don't know nothing, Billy, okay? You are a little duckling, okay? You're a little duckling. We're goddamn mythical creatures that died and survived, okay? You need to understand here, okay? It was never about the things you wanted, but the way you said it. You don't say, I don't want to go, I can't do this long term anymore. I only want to do this short term. No, dumb fuck. You tell your goddamn gang bosses, hey, sir, I'm not going to be able to be around next week, so we need to have a contingency plan on what to do. Not walking into the fucking room thinking you've got to say, dumb fuck.
Are you expecting somebody?
Yes, the guy that will back me up in case I get fucking killed by your assassins, man. Do you know what I mean, Billy? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
I do, actually.
I think you are so important to Reggie. He comes up with little small reasons to not let you die. You know, like just it's just always, okay? So here are the problems. Number one, okay? What do you think your cardinal sins are when it comes to Hades and Reggie?
Prior to joining Hades, I, stabbed Reggie.
Where did you stab him?
In the stomach.
Oh, in the stomach. Okay, that's not so bad. I thought it's gonna be worse. Okay.
Number 2 would probably be bad attitude. Number 3, poor choice of words. 4,
Oh shit! You think there's a fourth one?
I'm thinking.
There's definitely a fourth one.
What's the fourth one, Perez? Maybe Perez knows.
You just don't understand the gang mentality. I'll be honest. Yeah, everything was about you, my operation, me. When it should have been, what can I do for the greater good?
Yeah. I remember
at the
now.
end
I
of the day,
remember
Billy,
now.
you're right. You have all the money in the world right now. I have all the money in the world. I have all the cars in the world. But you don't see me fucking grinding for myself. I grind for, my gang.
Money has never mattered to me, because ultimately I know what's the point of money and things if you have no one to share it with.
Oh wow. So how did you come? Now, how did you end up here, buddy? So what was your game plan with all this then? Like, how did you manage to tell Reggie that you had backup plans or some shit like that? Contingency plans in case things didn't work out with Hades, and then you had plans to make money off us or some shit.
I didn't build what I had as a contingency plan. I just knew it would be something that I would have in the case that you kicked me out, which you had threatened to do numerous times. You see, if anybody gets kicked out or removed or left, like, they would have something left behind. I don't need to name names or say what they have, but I mean, everybody's got a little something. Not that they planned for that, but it's just ultimately something they would be left with. Now, even way before Hades, not Hades, sorry.
Hades.
Yeah, way before Hades. I mean, Hades kind of hits too. I've always been dedicated. I've never put a house on my name, yet I've put in money to purchase multiple. You know, my and Reggie's house, his name. All the equipment that I helped pay for. You know, getting the weed operation going, I helped fund some of it. Farming operation, helped fund some of it. Put in Reggie's name. Helped pay for some of his warehouse. You know, I've always been dedicated to Hades and the people around Hades even before I was in Hades. The hours I spent doing chop just to get torches or blueprints, things like that. I'm a team player. I really am. I don't have supercars. I mean, I pulled up in a fucking Issy rally, man.
I don't know why you feel like you're pressed right now. I feel like you're kind of bothered that you want me to understand your logic. What do you not get here, Billy? You still don't get it.
What am I not understanding?
That you don't understand the basics of the fucking game. That's what I'm trying to ask you right now, boy. I'm trying to make you understand. Billy.
This is my first gang.
You are wrong if I feel like you're wrong, bro. You get me? If Perez thinks you're wrong, you're pretty much wrong. Unless or until you become somebody that's in the fold, Billy. Once you become one of us, then you can talk like one of us. This goes for every gang. We have to be hard on motherfuckers that ain't hardened up yet. That's it. And frankly, you just don't get that fucking point. Being in a gang in Los Santos, Billy, it's not about being able to judge the logic behind your actions and shit like that. We ain't the PD. We're legitimately about fucking blind loyalty. Who says yes to me and Ray? And after that, we decide who can say no to us too. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Reggie can arc up, Perez can arc up because we allowed him to. That's it. And they understand us the most. You can't. But if you don't get it, Billy, then how can we fix you? How can we fix you? Do you even want to get fixed?
I do.
Listen, Billy, okay? There's always a way to come back because at the end of the day, you were just an associate, a lazy one. A lazy one that was very hardworking at certain times. A big part of why you were probably alienated in Hades was because I got annoyed with you, okay? So there's a way to fix these things, okay? There's a way to fix these things. You hurt Reggie, that's number one. Number two, you were kind of like a dumb fuck. I think you suffered a little bit about the dumb fuck stuff. Okay, here it is, okay? I'm gonna ask you this question right now, okay? And you can take some time. You don't have to answer this to me now. All right? Which limb is your favorite? Okay, I want you to think about that question, okay? You think about that question and then you come back to me tomorrow, okay? Don't gotta answer me now. You tell me which limb is your favorite and then let's see what we can work out from there, okay? Because the only issue that you have right now is that you've checked off a couple of sins, right? You hurt Reggie, kind of fucked up with the gang. It's time to start paying back for that shit, okay? And I'm surely, okay? What I want you to do now is that me and Perez, we're gonna leave. You're gonna walk all the way to your car or whatever it was, okay? So you can start thinking about the body parts and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just start thinking about which one is important to me, which one do I need to do my work, you know, all that stuff, you know? Sometimes we need to make life-changing, life fucking a lot of shit. You know, you understand what happens. You know what I mean? So, and you know, if you get a good answer tomorrow, maybe we can talk more about how we fix things. All right?
You want me to choose a limb to lose?
I didn't say that. Billy. I didn't say that. Sometimes, you know, pick up your phone, man. Sometimes people like you, Billy, who are stubborn, you need something that reminds you every day. You know, you're one of my special cases now. There needs to be something that reminds you every day that if you say the wrong words, you might not live to see the next day, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Billy. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Think about it.